Beautiful Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the near future. We are right in between the eclipses. We have a solar eclipse coming up at the end of this week in Aries, but this is just like your bonus messages of what you need to know right now, whether it is you're listening to this reading when I post it, or this is months from now, years from now. Whenever you come across this, there's a message here for you. Private readings are available down below, and of course, if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Saggy, I appreciate you. I love you. Let's get into your reading and let's see what your messages are. Sagittarius, thank you. What do we have here? The golden egg and the starfish. This is screaming, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. You know, this is where you need to follow your heart, even though it's scary. Let me get some more. Let me get one more, actually. Owl. Okay. Yeah, there's this deep treasure. Oh, I know what deck I'm gonna use for you guys for the tarot. I haven't used that deck in a while, but I just got a vision, so I'm gonna get it. I can't speak. You need to listen to your heart. When you listen to your heart, your whole world opens up. There is some sort of gift, some sort of blessing, something good coming your way, Saggy, some sort of good news, perhaps. This is something here you've been a little nervous about here. You've been a little anxious, but it's nothing too crazy. And whatever this news is that comes in, it's showing you a sign, it's confirmation that you made the right choice, you're on the right path, you're exactly where you need to be, and it's all good and working out for you. This is the energy that's very calm and grounding, nurturing, reassuring. It's so supportive, and it's like a huge weight has been lifted. So with the golden egg, this is your heart center. This is where there is a lot of love that you have unlocked, tapping into, experiencing, expressing, I can't speak, Mercury retrograde. The golden egg is asking you to really allow your heart to sing. Follow your heart. There's something that has been incubating, you've been preparing, you've been protecting, you have been like waiting for the right moment. The time has come. I think you're ready for this. I think that this has been quite a long time coming. There has been a lot of development behind the scenes that you weren't aware of, or that you thought like nothing was happening. You honestly thought that not much was going on, or you were still stagnant, stuck. But honestly, there is so much going on behind the scenes that you don't even realize how the universe is truly working in your favor to bring this big hope, dream, and desire to fruition. Seriously. So golden egg, you have been prepared, you have been protected, the universe is looking out for you, you are safe, you are secure, you have enough, you are enough, Saggy. And this is the energy of like, listen and follow your heart, okay? Matters of love could be coming up here. It could be romance, it could be friendship, it could be family. It's just like love, even self-love coming out here. But the starfish, this is a bit of an awkward energy at times. It feels vulnerable, it feels exposed, it feels like there is something being shined like a light on. Shine the light, shining a light on your heart, on your vulnerabilities, on your emotions. You may be expressing some part of yourself to somebody or to yourself, or there just seems to be a vulnerability kind of essence with this card. But the starfish, it also does talk about your hopes and your wishes and dreams and wish fulfillments, right? But you have to be brave and willing to put yourself out there, even if you do face rejection. Remember, rejection is redirection anyways. It's God protection. So, and then we have the owl. So if you see an owl in the near future, maybe you have an owl tattoo, maybe there is a feather that you see, crosses your path. It's just an extra sign or confirmation from spirit. But with the owl, this does talk about intuition. It's where you know deep down in your core when something speaks to you, when something speaks to your soul, when something lights up that heart, gives you the warm fuzzy feelings. That is something that is so beautiful and treasured, and you should not be taking this lightly. With the owl, this talks about seeing in the darkness. Owls have amazing vision. They're able to also turn their head like 360 degrees or some shit like that. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a bird expert, but the owl is someone who is able to see beyond what our minds can comprehend, what logic says, what the world tells us, what society tells us. The owl is an energy of being able to see beyond the veil, see beyond the present, the physical, right? The tangible 3D. This is a gift. There is also some sort of gift that you are being like guided towards exploring or trying something new out, something that has been passed down from generation to generation. It's like, I've just heard generational wealth. Oh, very interesting. Maybe you come from generational wealth, or you are the first to come into a lot of wealth in your generation. You're creating new generational wealth that will pass on. It's like a legacy that you're creating. Very cool stuff. Whoever I'm speaking to, you got very cool energy. I love it. Thank you for being here. At the bottom, we have the Cobra. And the Cobra is really just like, you've been learning a lot. You've been growing a lot. This is a time of expansion. This is a time where you might be tested a little bit, but it's nothing you can't handle. It's nothing you're not familiar with. And sometimes the Cobra also represents a person who comes into your life to help assist you on your journey or to help you learn something, as well as clearing some karma from your past lives, right? Cobra and the Wolf. Yeah. Somebody here at Black Egg, maybe a conversation. These cards, the Wolf and the Black Egg, showed up in Leo's reading that I did before yours. So there may even be a conversation taking place or some sort of truth that comes out. All right, well, let's get into the tarot. Let's see. For Sagittarius, show me clearly what is going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Sagittarius need to know? Look at these cards, flipping right on out. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a water sign. Honestly, we have water, we have earth, we have fire. That's like 4 or 3 out of 4 elements, so I can't really say specific signs just yet. But here we have, well, these cards all came out together, so I actually have to read them all together. Okay, hold on. Somebody has been working on presenting you with an offer. I'm going to read this as the King of Wands versus a Knight of Cups. The King of Wands is fire, so I'm going to read this as you, Saggy, right? Fire, Aries, Saggy, Leo. There is somebody here, we could be speaking about an earth sign or a water sign, who has been working on perfecting some sort of offer to you, okay? And as we can see, the Knight of Cups to the King of Wands, the King is being offered this cup. So this Knight of Cups is being vulnerable or expressing something to this King, feels safe enough to do so. Let me say that. But it's, I would say, 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It took a lot for this person to do this, to come from the heart. It's a very genuine, vulnerable, authentic person is what I'm seeing so far. The King of Wands, I think that they're receptive to this. I think if this is the King of Wands is you, I think you're receptive to this. I think you're open to this. I think you're curious. There's definitely some part of you that's like, what is this? Let me see here. Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Three of Swords. You might be seeing 333. Maybe you're 33 years old, or, you know, seeing 333 somewhere. 33, maybe it's an address. This feels like you can let the past go, or a lot of the pain that you've gone through. It definitely taught you a lot here. Your future, I mean, life be lifing. There's gonna be ups and downs. There's no such thing as like perfection, right? Especially here on Earth. But it's showing here that you're able to put this behind you and that there's optimism for the future. You're very optimistic about what's ahead. Yeah, you've gone through the trenches. You've gone through hell and back, but you've survived it. You're stronger than you were before. You're better off than you were back then. And so now it's about you moving forwards. Okay? And even judgments underneath that. So let's see how this unfolds. What's going on for Sagittarius in the near future? Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. What is going on for Sagittarius? What is going on? These cards are just talking, and they talk in stacks lately. But this is another 3 pile, all right? All right, let's see. Oh, what? Huh? How is it the same 3 cards in the reverse, though? Huh? Did you guys see that? How did that happen? We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna put these cards, I'm gonna really mix it up, all right? I'm gonna really mix it up. Because clearly, I just put them back, but I thought I shuffled enough, but clearly I didn't. Maybe, sometimes when I shuffle, and I know I'm yapping, but sometimes the bottom stays the same. It's like, oh, you see this 9 of Cups here? If I don't shuffle it enough, the 9 of Cups will stay at the bottom, right? So that's what happened. So that's my fault. Alright, anyways, let's mix it up. What's going on for Sagittarius? Whenever they come across this, what is going on for Saggy? What do they need to know, look out for, be aware of? We have Wheel of Fortune coming out. So significant change from this offer that comes in, which we'll look into this. This could be an offer about work, or it's something that you'll have love for, or you'll really enjoy this, I think. With the Wheel of Fortune, what's at the bottom? The Fool, yeah. I think you're all in. You are all in. You are totally down for this. You maybe could be adopting a dog. Some of y'all adopting a dog, or new family member, new addition. If it's not a dog, it could be another animal, or I don't know, just something random. So, Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This feels something that you're confident in, you're jumping right on into. This seems like you're in it for the long haul. The 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups is showing that you see this is something worth valuable. You see that this is worth exploring. You may not get like instant gratification, but you know in the long term, this is something that would truly make you happy. Therefore, you're like, I think the way I'm seeing this so far, you're accepting this offer, or you are willing to explore what is being offered. We should look into what's being offered before we even further. Let me see here. Let me use this. Oh, you know what? I was gonna use a different deck for you guys, and then I got carried away. I'm gonna clarify what's being offered, and I'm gonna pull from that deck. I'm gonna actually, where is it? It's right here. Wait. Okay. An awkward spot is at the very back. All right, I think I'm gonna use this deck. I haven't used it in a while. It matches my bracelet. It's a jade bracelet for jade stone. Hey, my bestie got it for me. I love her so much. All right, let me set this over here. All right, what is being offered to Sagittarius? Tell me this 9 of Cups. What's this offer that's coming in? Tell me about this offer coming in. Mind you, you can always swap the rules if you're the one giving this offer, okay? Knight of Cups. What is this offer coming in? 3 of Pentacles. What is this offer coming in? Ooh. Big stack. I think it's important. Emperor at the bottom. I think a ball's definitely in your court. Aries season. We're in Aries season. Solar eclipse in Aries. Neptune in Aries. Which is so insane because Neptune hasn't been in Aries since like the 1800s. Or like 160 or 170 or somewhat years. No one that is currently alive today has experienced this transit. So what the hell is it gonna break? I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So let's talk about this offer coming in, because I think here somebody is really wanting to build a life with you or build something solid, a solid foundation. Friendship for sure. If this is romance, that this is something that this person sees you are worth their time, energy, investment, that they actually see a future with you. This isn't something that's just come and go and in and out, at least as of right now, because we have a stack here and I'm like, what is this? Because we have the 5 of Wands. I'm feeling like I'm getting a couple things from this. First of all, when we look at these lions, they're fighting at each other. I'm like, did someone have to face themselves, or like there's like an ego death, or somebody? Cause you know what we were saying earlier, and even what we've seen in the animal cards is like there's someone who's being very like open, raw, vulnerable, exposed even. And I'm like wondering if somebody here had to really, they were like going back and forth on whether or not they should go through with this, or to shoot their shot, or to reach out to you, or to, you know, put themselves out there. There's this back and forth of whether or not they should, whether or not it would be rejected. Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands. If this is somebody that you're not on the best of terms with, this is them wanting to smooth things over or clear the air with you. Someone has been fighting between their mind versus their heart. Okay, so let's look at this together. I'm not peeking. I'm gonna pull this with you. All right, Ace of Pentacles. So, somebody here has been really at odds with themselves about their future. And like one version of their future has nothing to do with you, and then another version of their future has everything to do with you. And they have been at odds with themselves. Maybe other people's opinions have been getting in the way, or they've been a bit back and forth. Like there's just been this inner battle, this very restlessness. Okay, so underneath that, oops, I moved the Eight of Pentacles. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles, because I do see a future here. This does show that there's longevity, but it's like this person has to like fight for it in a way, or they have to prove themselves. Oh, and another thing I was gonna say is that there could be competition, or like this person feels like that you have a lot of competition. Like if this is love and romance, because we are clarifying the Knight of Cups, and he is the lover boy. He is the lover boy, lover girl, like romancer of the tarot, right? So if this is about love, somebody here definitely feels they have to prove themselves worthy, or they feel as if there are other pursuers, other like interests. I was gonna say competitors, but it's like we're not in a game show, but it's like it is a competitive energy. So underneath this Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. All right, so there they have it. The back and forth. Do I say something? Do I not? Do I say something? Do I see a future here? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't know. Should I? Should I not? Could this work? Three of Pentacles. Do they want the same thing as me? Page of Cups. They're going to talk to you about this. There will be a gesture that really comes off. Well, is it a surprise? I was going to say it comes off as a surprise, but let me see. Underneath this Page of Cups, Three of Cups. I mean, it's not, I don't know, this isn't really a surprising energy, but this is a supportive energy. Page of Cups, Three of Cups, this is well received. This is everyone's on the same page. Everybody feels good. Everybody feels positive. Everybody's happy. This feels safe and comfortable. And what's underneath this Three of Cups? Last card, right? Yep. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. I do feel here this is something good. This is something positive. I feel like with the right execution, Queen of Swords, right? Good old execution. Hopefully no one's being executed. Maybe it's matters of the past that need to be executed or cleared or dealt with. But it does feel here high potential. Also notice the double full moons, right? Full moon. The last full moon we had was in Virgo, and that was a lunar eclipse, right? That was on the... Oh, I already forgot. Was that the 14th? That feels like so long ago. That was. So that was, okay, me pulling up the calendar. Yeah, the 14th is when we had the lunar eclipse in Virgo. So that, there we have it right here. And it's like, somebody just had a realization or epiphany or like a sudden urge to like get something off their chest and to express something. And they're being very truthful, honest, direct. They're not lying, they're not bullshitting. The Queen of Swords is someone who's very honest. Very honest. Somebody misses you, or somebody really wants to spend time with you, to connect with you. All right, let me actually, yeah, before I pull from a different deck, let's see how you're feeling about this. King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the way I'm seeing this and from what we've seen earlier, the Fool, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, even the Lovers, you are dealing with a soulmate of yours. I believe we got many, many soulmates. There's billions of people on this planet. How do we only have one? Bitch, please. We got many. We got many soulmates. Some of them you may meet, some of them you won't meet this life. You'll probably meet them the next life, right? But from what it looks like, this was at the bottom with the Wheel of Fortune. I think you're in it, or I think you're open to it. It's recommended that you do move slowly. Don't rush into this. Take your time. From now to Gemini season, a lot's going to happen. Gemini season, if you're not aware, is the end of May to June. Lots gonna happen from now to then. A lot's gonna happen. A lot of shifts. A lot. I'm so excited for spring. I'm so happy it's spring. Happy spring, by the way. Happy freaking spring. I'm so happy it's spring. if you couldn't tell. Alright. And how does... I was gonna call you Leo. How does Saggy feel about this? King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. How does Sagittarius feel about all this? King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. How does Saggy feel about this offer? 9 of Wands. Interesting. Let me look at this. It's a bit of a different take than your usual 9 of Wands, but let me see what else wants to come out. The supporting energy. King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. How is Saggy feeling? We have the Empress. Taurus energy. Because you do seem like you are protecting something that is very valuable and vulnerable. Like you're like, you know, the pregnant woman, she has a child she's carrying. She's got to be careful. She's got to stay away from certain things, certain foods. She's got to, you know, make sure that she's strong and healthy, right? So this is also just like the energy that you're needing to embody. Whether or not you give into this, accept this, are open to this, it's like don't lose yourself, right? Lose yourself in the moment, you own it. Not Eminem. King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 7 of Pentacles. All right, and then the 4 of Swords. So there's like literally no rush at all is what I'm seeing here. And you can't rush nature. Nature has its own timing. You don't scream at a tree and be like, hurry up and bloom, hurry up and sprout, hurry the fuck up. You don't do that. So therefore, give yourself the same time, give yourself the same grace, give yourself the same energy. Good things come to those who wait. But it's not that you're just waiting around twiddling your thumbs doing jack shit. You are healing, you are recovering, you are getting stronger, you are resting, you're recharging, you're really just surrendering and focusing on what's within your control. The Star and the 8 of Cups. Walking away from things that don't serve you, for sure. Making space for beautiful blessings and abundance. This is where you're focusing a lot on your dreams, and you may actually be sleeping a lot more. You may actually need to catch up on some rest. I don't know about you, Saggy, but I cannot get enough sleep. Now, I blame my shitty sleep pattern because I stay up way too fucking late, and then I just stay in this loop, and that's my own downfall, and it's been like this for a long time. So, you know, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Everything gets done at the right timing. That's my logic. That's my excuse. It's like, well, I get everything done, don't I? And I still have time for all the things I want to do, don't I? So, you know, everything gets done. Everything always gets completed. Everything has its timing and season. And so, you know, I think you're open to this. I think set boundaries, of course. Always set boundaries. Don't lose yourself. Protect yourself. When we look at this 9 of Wands, though, it is both this lady and a lion that they're sitting there together. So in a way, they're looking out for each other. They're protecting each other. They're supporting one another. It's like, okay, let me look at this card. It's like, okay, I'm looking this way, you look that way. I look behind you, you look behind me. And if I see anything behind you, I'll let you know, and vice versa. If you see something behind me, let me know. And you'll warn me, I'll warn you, kind of thing. Like, it's like looking out for each other. So as long as you both are looking out for each other, then this is something very supportive and very aligned and in tune with you. So give it some time from now to Taurus season, which is actually not that far. Taurus season begins next month, a month from now. And we even seen Gemini season, which will be important too. So I'm I'm going to clarify this Wheel of Fortune with the deck I originally felt called towards using, and then I forgot. I forgot what the stuff. It's the Good Tarot. I forgot for a second. Let me look into this Wheel of Fortune and see what kind of changes you can expect if you were to accept this offer or give it a chance or try it out or take this leap of faith. Let's see what kind of changes you can expect. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Okay. Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. We have the Star. Did flip out in the reverse, which is making me wonder. Let's say it was at the bottom. 3 of Water. I'm going to clarify before I speak on this. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Okay, and also one thing to note is when the Star fell out in the reverse, it did fall out on the Page of Cups. So, it's like what you're being told, you won't even believe it. Or sometimes the Star in the reverse can talk about doubts or something that you think is not real or unrealistic, like you can't trust it, it's inauthentic. It's like this makes you like disbelief. It's like you're in disbelief about this. Let's see. Ace of Water, which is Ace of Cups. It's something unusual. It's something different. Even with the seahorses, it's the male that give birth. That's the only species in this entire globe, Earth, where the male give birth, right? So this is something that's totally unusual or totally different. Something that you probably, like going into it, you think not much will come out of this. But actually, there is a beautiful pearl that comes out, right? Even the Starfish from earlier, a little bit of a doubtful energy or second guessing or nervous. We have the 3 of Air. The 3 of Air in this deck is more about leaving the pain in the past behind you, being able to heal from that and learn from that, and that there is a significant lesson that you have truly evolved from, and it no longer has to really impact you anymore. Like it's really just about you moving onwards from that and take what you've learned and just apply that to the new. So I think because you've been disappointed before and let down before, and you've gone through a lot of painful experiences, there's part of you that thinks that this is too good to be true. All right? But I'm here to tell you that it's not. Ace of Water is showing here that there's something worth exploring. It's something that is unusual to you. It's something that speaks to your heart, though. Remember, we started off with the golden egg, which is your heart. It's matters of the heart. It's your emotions. It's what you love. It's cracking your heart wide open. And in order for you to do that, there is a little bit of some burning away from the past. We have the 10 of Fire at the bottom. This not full moon, but this new moon in the next full moon's in Libra. That's next month. Hold on, we're not in April yet. I'm not talking about April. Spirit, shut up. Respectfully, love you. Shh. The solar eclipse in Aries. Honestly, this is a very good time for doing like fire rituals. Normally new moons are all about like new intentions and what you want to create, but yes, fuck yeah, focus your intentions on that. But also just in general, this is a good time to burn things. Okay, like Aries is fire, you are fire. We have a lot of fire energy in the air, a lot of planets in Aries / we'll have like Aries stellium. This is a lot of fire in the stars. This is a good time for burning things that, you know, you don't need to carry with you. It could be old letters, it could be old receipts, it could be old pictures, old documents, old clothes, although that's kind of probably might smell like, so I don't know. You don't want to burn your house down, but like this is a good time for burning rituals, okay? And that really makes me think of this card with the 10 of Fire. So this is about burning away your fears, your worries, your doubts, your pains, and burning through that. Breath of Fire, also, that's like a term used in like yoga, or is it? Well, yoga, yes. That also is like breath work too. Breath of Fire, or like when you feel the fire when you're exercising, working out, lifting weights, you feel the burn, right? You feel the fire. That's another like way of like burning through the energy, right? Everything's energy. So I'm just seeing like there's like a burning away of what doesn't serve you, burning the fat, right? Burning the calories. Like, who cares about that shit, right? Just stay healthy. Take care of yourself. But yeah, there's just something you're setting yourself free from. It's very liberating. It's very freeing. It's very like a huge weight's being lifted. It's what it seems. So I'm going to get you one more card. Just kind of see final thoughts, final vibes, final messages, and then I will let you go. Show me clearly any final thoughts, final messages for Sagittarius in this bonus reading. Final thoughts, final messages for Saggy. Three of Earth. So the threes have been showing up consistently in this reading. So many threes. We still have the Ten of Fire at the bottom. Okay. So honestly, this is a card that's telling you to look out for yourself, look out for your future, keep your eyes peeled. Something amazing is coming your way. There may be some sort of news that comes in that you've been anticipating or you've been really praying for. There's something that's going to spark your interest. So keep your eyes peeled, right? We see here, she's looking through her goggles, her little mask. She's like searching. There's something you've been searching for, something you've been looking for. You have just discovered it, or you are about to discover this. Can we just clarify this, Spirit? Let me just see what this is. Can you tell me a bit more about this? Let me shuffle this once. Three of Earth. What is coming in towards Sagittarius? These are like plans that you've made, or you've talked about, or you've visualized before. What is this? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very intuitive energy. It's like knowing and seeing things before it happens. This is something that feels good to you, feels very nurturing, it feels very soothing. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which we started this reading off with the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm seeing more money is coming in, right? You've been searching for a new job. It's there. And it probably will be for, well, let me think. When does... Someone comment down below. I think April 1st is when Mercury goes direct. I can't remember when Venus goes direct. Comment down below. When does Venus go direct? I think that's March. Not, we're in March. What the fuck? I think that's somewhere in April, but I suspect that what's coming in will be part of your long-term future. At least the next 6 months, but most likely, if this is something that's really in alignment with you and it really speaks to your heart, your soul, and lights you up and is good for you, I think it's going to be in your life for a long time. Very long time. Some of you have a lot of money coming in. Like we start from, first of all, clarify the Three of Pentacles, takes us to the eight, which is amazing. Huge increase from the 3 to the 8, saying keep going, keep moving, keep putting the energy in, because you are right on track. You are exactly where you need to be. And then by you continuing on this path, it opens up a brand new door for you that amplifies whatever that's already going on, whatever that's already growing and developing. It opens up your entire world. It's expansion. All right. Lots of money coming in too. A lot of it. A lot of security, a lot of abundance, a lot of financial freedom. And yet you're not selling your soul for it either. you ain't selling your soul. No. But you're being really rewarded for also trusting yourself and listening to your intuition. Yeah. Good stuff coming in. Good stuff. All right. Well, Saggy, that is what I got for you in your bonus reading. I hope that this helps. I hope that you got something from this. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Private readings are available down below in the description box. And I will let you go, Saggy. I'll see you in your April reading next week. Bye.